What's going on, my Knights of Hen? I am back. For now. Let me explain. So tomorrow I'm supposed to get the Ahsoka Force Effects Elite Lightsaber. Super keen. Although I'm making this video and obviously others, I still don't have a, an exact schedule. I am gonna slowly get back into the whole YouTube mojo. Although I get the lightsaber tomorrow, I felt like starting the video now, the night before. So I will see you guys tomorrow with the lightsaber. If you're new to my channel, be sure to stick around for the question of the day so you can be featured in my next video. And be sure to subscribe, like, and hit that bell icon. With that being said, enjoy. So, obviously, I don't have the Ahsoka Force Effects Elite Lightsaber. Could this week get any worse? I don't get my lightsaber. I haven't made a video in like, what, 3-4 months? So I was like, I know what will cheer me up. I whip out one of my lightsabers and play with it. And like I said just before, how could this week get any worse? Oh, I know. My Ultra Sabers decided to shit themselves. I'm sorry to kickstart the YouTube channel in such a bad, tone. So, rather than just shove them away, I thought I'd actually continue on my little Ultra Saber series, if you could even call it that. Like my Kylo Ren Force Effects Elite Lightsaber, this is going to be the aftermath. I've done nothing but praise Ultra Sabers, most of the time. But, it's getting harder to do that, isn't it? I know a lot of people have actually, had issues with them. It's just, I've never had those issues, until today. So without further ado, let's go see what happened. Alright, my Knights of Hen, we return to the Ultra Sabers. Feet, my cat Padme. Okay, so I'm having issues with my Ultra Sabers. Particularly, the ones with sound. But not the prophecy. Let me just show you. So, if I try to reconnect the Fallen... all I get is this noise. It doesn't turn on or anything, it's just this noise. And you know what? It's the same for my Savior. Just, I took out the batteries out of the Savior, but yeah. But basically nowadays, just to be safe, I leave one battery out like that so there is no power going through it. So what the heck gives? My prophecy was having the issue, but I believe now it's fine. Yeah, it's fine, it's not having that issue. But yeah, as you can see, or hear, my, Fallen, and you'll just have to take my word for it, the Savior, for some reason, just makes that god-awful noise whenever I power it up. All my stunt sabers are fine, though, obviously it doesn't have sound, it's just light, so... yeah, so this is the Apprentice V4 here, it's working just fine, and like you just saw, the prophecy. But, yeah, I don't know if that's, the equivalent of, the PlayStation's Yellow Light of Death or the Xbox Red Ring of Death, if you guys remember those. I'm just gonna assume this is the noise of death from Ultra Sabers. Now, as you can tell, Ultra Sabers doesn't really have the best kind of wiring for, the batteries, it's literally just, taped. Now, I don't know with my sabers if they've just, the soundboards have just, shut themselves, or if they short-circuited, or anything. I honestly don't know what caused them. Honestly, these lightsabers, for the most part, have just been sitting, on my, bench, or, cupboard thingy-majigs that... But, in short, they were really just display pieces. On the occasion, I'll swing them around and turn them on, but overall, they're really just display pieces. Now, I don't know if that maybe is the cause, just not using them often, but you'd assume it's not. But yeah, guys, every time I try to power, these two lightsabers in general, they like to make that noise, which I don't want to, hurt your ears anymore. But again, the Prophecy V3 is fine. He's holding up. So that's something. I will try to fix them, in my own spare time. But just a quick little video to show you a little update with my Ultra Sabers. Like I said before in the video, I tend to praise them. but a lot of people have claimed that, you know, they have had issues, you know, like similar to this. And if you own Ultra Sabers or are looking at getting one, you know, with sound, this is just an Obsidian Light soundboard. This isn't even like, you know, top of the range. I do suggest, you know, perhaps be careful. It really does pain me to say that, because I love Ultra Sabers, but I guess you can't really argue with facts and results. So when you get an Ultra Sabers, expect to have this kind of setup, you know, just really like wires and tape. It's nothing really, you know, assuring, but they did work for, you know, a good while. Like, I had the Fallen ever since I started this channel. Well, started it back up. Savior, I've had for about a year. In short, they lasted, you know, a while, I guess. But, you know, even my Force Effects are still going strong after, like, 5 or so years. But, you know, if you're getting into, like, lightsabers as a hobby, you know, expect to have issues like these, you know. I don't know if it's going to be a common issue. For me, it was not a common issue. This is actually a first for me, so I literally don't know what to do. Comment below if you know how to fix this, because I know a lot of you are like pretty much experts when it comes to custom sabers. But yeah, guys, unfortunately, this might be an end of an era for the Knights of Hen. Rest in peace, the Fallen and Savior. Such a shame, because the Savior was one of my favorites because it's a Darth Revan lightsaber. The Darth Revan Force Effects Elite is still kicking it, along with Palpatine and Kylo Ren. But yeah, guys, I'm sorry to start up the channel again in such a sad or bad note, but this is where we're at. Now, a couple of things. Obviously, I didn't get the Ahsoka Force Effects Elite lightsaber. I actually rang the store today. They actually said I might end up getting the Dark Saber first. Woo, exciting. But it'll still take a couple of months. But anyway, guys, let's get on to the question of the video. Alright, before we get on to the question of the video, last video, you know, before I went on break, I asked you guys, you know, how would you rank the prequel trilogy? I looked at all of your responses and went, yeah, seems about right. This is what y'all said. My question for this video is actually low-key me asking for advice from you guys. Should I give Ultra Sabers another chance? I actually wanted to buy their, I think they call it the Princess, you know, basically Leia's lightsaber, but I never got around to it. Maybe it's fate. But whatever you guys reckon, comment below to let me know. And as always, my Knights of Hen, may the Force be with you.